Today we're going to crochet and chat. For those of you new here, hi, my name is Naomi and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about community. We're going to talk about friendships in your 20s, and we're going to talk about making new friends and how to go about that. And we're talking about essentially how difficult it is to make new friends in your 20s. I feel like community is very important for us to be a part of community, to have access to community, to have that support system that you need. I think as someone who has immigrated, it's really difficult. It is. It's difficult to build a community and to find people that you resonate with, find people who stimulate you, your mind, and your heart, that is outside of your culture. That in itself is difficult. It's even more difficult when you are trying to find friends and you don't have anything in common. Like you don't go to uni, you don't have like a regular job that you go to, a 9 to 5 that you go to every day. That is even more difficult. I think community is very important, especially in your 20s. You need people to grow with. You need people to help guide you in this life, to help you navigate the struggles, the ups and the downs of life. And not having that, it's lonely. It can be very lonely not having that. It can be very lonely not being close to the people you grew up with in your home country. It can be very difficult just trying to navigate a whole new country on your own and not having a community, not having people around you who understands that. It's hard. So I'm actually making a bucket hat. I think it's going to be really cute. Don't get me wrong, I've made friends over the years through modeling, because it's like during fashion week, it's like a big old field trip. You see everyone for like a month straight doing the same shows, same castings. You have dinner, you catch up. But when everyone goes their separate ways at the end of it, most times the people that you meet along the way don't live in the same city as you, same country as you. And it's hard to maintain friendships over such long distances, especially when you don't get to see them until like 6 months later at the next fashion week. Half the time your schedules don't even align. If you do live in the same city, your schedules don't align. Don't get me wrong, I cherish all the people. I'm so happy that I met such lovely people along the way. But sometimes you don't know if that's like the last time you're gonna see these people as well. I think this year what I've started doing is, because I'm very much an introvert. I like being inside, love being inside. And going out by yourself is already intimidating. In order to meet new people, especially if you live in a new city, you need to step outside of your comfort zone and do things that you wouldn't typically do. So I started going out by myself. It was really intimidating at first. It took a lot for me to go out by myself. First, I had to find something that I wanted to go to, and finding that was already difficult. Finding something that you want to go to is already difficult. Second part is actually going to the thing. When I went, I sat in a corner, had my little drink, and I just watched everyone. Some girls came up to me and they were pretty cool. I ended up meeting someone from Trinidad at that event, because I walked up to him and I'm like, I like your earrings. That's how I end up talking to people. I give them a compliment. I give them a compliment first. I compliment like something they're wearing, or their makeup, or their hair, or their outfit. I compliment them, and that kind of breaks the ice a bit. And I liked his energy. We had a cool conversation. I liked his energy, and I'm like, okay, cool, see you. And then I'm like, you know what? I want to be this person's friend. So I went back up to him and I'm like, hey, I want to be your friend. And we started chatting, and then he's asking me where I'm from, and I say Trinidad, and he just started laughing. I'm like, what? He's like, he's from Trinidad too. And I'm like, ain't no way. You'll always find a Trini person somewhere. We're everywhere. But that was such a funny coincidence that he was from Trinidad as well. I go based off of people's energies. And if your energy ain't right, I'm probably not gonna wanna hang with you. Like a lot of the times I go based off people's energies, and his energy was just cool. Ended up meeting his boyfriend. They were super cute together, very cool people. Ended up hanging till like 3-4 a.m. And all because I decided that I wanted to go out. I went back up to him and I said, hey, I want to be your friend because you seem really cool. But yeah, that's how I end up, like when I go to places by myself, sometimes people absorb you into their groups. And it's actually quite funny to see. I would just be sitting by myself or chilling by myself, and then they would come up, be like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty, or whatever. They give me a compliment. And they're like, oh, are you here by yourself? I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, come hang with us. And I just get absorbed into people's groups. It's actually quite fun. But yeah, my point is, you gotta go outside of your comfort zone. You gotta go outside of your comfort zone. You gotta meet people. You don't have to be friends with everyone you talk to. That's for sure. You can feel people out. Hang out with them once, twice. Decide if you want to be friends with them. At the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for you. And if the energy isn't right, if you don't like how they move sometimes, you don't have to stay friends with them, and that's all right. A few friends that I have that I've been friends with for years, we have really deep personal relations with each other, and that takes years to build. That's one of the main things that I like when I'm talking to people. I like to get deep. Let's get deep. I don't like surface level stuff. When you meet someone, it's not necessarily going to be deep right away. You just gotta see if you like their energy to begin with. See if you like their energy, and then hang out with them a few times. You don't have to stay friends with them. It's okay. Sometimes they're the friend that you just go for drinks with, or you go catch up over lunch. Sometimes they're just an acquaintance, and that's okay as well. Not everyone is meant to know everything about you. Not everyone is meant to be this deep, personal, best friend of yours. It's okay. I personally just don't like surface level stuff. I hate small talk. Absolutely hate small talk. I also hate when people want to talk about work. Like, if I'm friends with you, the last thing I want to talk about is work. We're out having lunch, brunch, dinner, whatever, and you want to talk about work. I don't want to talk about work. I don't. Let's talk about your life, my life, your goals. What do you want to do with your life? What do you want to do in the next 5 years? I don't want to talk about work. As you all can see, I'm a little old lady. I like my little crocheting. I love to read. I love to be by myself and just be chilling. It is so peaceful, and when I tell you I protect that peace so fiercely, I don't want nobody coming up in here to disturb the peace. And if you start disturbing the peace, we're gonna have problems. And that's why I'm so particular when it comes to like choosing friends and like meeting new people, because I don't want my peace disturbed. Don't disturb peace, and that's the problem, and people don't get that. So in the madness, I like bacchanal. We don't do bacchanal over here at all. But yeah, it's all right. It's hard. I mean, your 20s is hard. You're essentially figuring life out, but this is like one aspect of your 20s that you got to figure out too. But we're gonna figure it out together. Stepping out of your comfort zone for one is the hardest part. I think going out by yourself really helps you become very independent of people and of friendships, because you can just hang by yourself. People don't understand that. Every time I say that I'm there by myself, they're like, what? You're here by yourself? I'm like, yeah, it's not a big deal. And I'm realizing that people don't do a lot of things by themselves. I love doing things by myself. It's great. I say just start going out by yourself, doing things by yourself, go to lunch by yourself, take yourself to coffee, take yourself on a little coffee date. Take yourself to like your favorite bookstore. Start doing things by yourself. The friends will come. Start making them. Friends will come. But just be sure of yourself so that you know the type of people you want to have around. That's my little 2 cents on friends. If you made it through the video, thank you. Please like and subscribe, and there will be a new one very soon.